Hello, hello, hello. It seems like I'm live, and I hope you can guys hear me and see me. I can see the first comment. Hello, everyone. I'll give a couple of minutes, maybe a minute or two, for everyone to sign in. But let me just say, I'm so happy to be here. And please tell me, where are you tuning in from? I would love to hear from you for the next minute or two. I'll be checking the comments. Wonderful. Hello from Scotland. Hello, hello. Indiana, USA. Saudi Arabia. Beautiful. Canada, England. How wonderful to have you all here. Oh, from Hawaii. Leamington. Guys, the comments are going so fast. I'm not able to see them all. There is a Colleen. Hello, Colleen. Mr. USA. Wonderful. Julie from California. This is my first time on Insight Timer, and this is a wonderful experience. That's what I always wanted. I wanted to connect with my students, with my listeners live, and have better connection. And I think Insight Timer did a wonderful, wonderful job creating this new platform where I can speak to you live and I can see your comments and we can connect in real time. I think this is absolutely wonderful. Yes, Victoria Wrong says, asking if I'm from Poland. Yes, I am. I'm originally from Poland, but I've been living here in Sydney for the past, my goodness, 15 plus years. So I'm based here in Sydney right now. Oh, there you go. There's some words in Polish. Pozdrawiam as well. Good to see you. Marianne is here. Great to see you too. Hello, Elizabeth from England. Um, Wonderful. Wonderful. Hi, Ali. Richard says 478. Yes, this is one of my favorite breathing methods. If you guys who are listening to me, any of my meditations, most likely you come across it. Okay, guys, we about 2 minutes into this session, so I better get started and start the official introductions. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tomek. I'm a scientist, a meditation teacher, and consciousness explorer, for lack of better words. And I'm absolutely thrilled to be here. I want to thank Insight Timer for creating those live events and for creating Insight Timer, because that's the way I convey my messages, my teachings, and thanks to that you can listen to all my meditations. So I thank Insight Timer for this opportunity, so I can connect with you all. I also want to thank you all at the very beginning of the stream for your support. First of all, for your presence. Without your presence, my teachings would not come across. Second of all, for all your comments that you give me to my guided meditations that I published on Insight Timer. And I want to so much thank you for all your donations, because those donations help me to offer my content for free. And for those who are less fortunate and cannot afford it, they still can listen to me, and that's absolutely wonderful. So I want to thank you so much for your generosity. And I can see already someone donated, Chefi donated money to me. Thank you so much. This supports my cause and helped me to be with you here today. So thank you so much. So a bit of housekeeping. Today's session will be around 30 minutes long. For those of you who have a time whose time is precious and want to know how long you're going to go for, it's going to be for about, this meditation is going to last about 30 minutes. First I give you introduction to the topic, which is finding stillness. Then I will guide you through a meditation, because experiential part is perhaps the most important part of this gathering, so you can experience how it feels to be together, to meditate, and share your presence right here. And at the end, I will close with some gratitude practice, which is so important in those live sessions and in any actually meditation practice. We need to be very grateful for being here, and certainly I am for your presence. If you will have any burning questions, I will check the comment feed later, and I will try to answer as many of them, obviously, as possible. But for now, I want to wish you a wonderful experience, and once again, thank you very much for being here with me. I'm so glad to have this experience together with you. I just want to take a moment to acknowledge this opportunity, acknowledge your presence here, your support, and everything that is happening right now. I consider myself very fortunate, and I hope that right now your circumstances in this very moment are good enough and you can enjoy yourself. Because let me say that this session is for you to enjoy yourself, to learn something in a joyful way. And I think this is a good introduction to our topic today, which is finding stillness. This is something that is very difficult to achieve frequently, particularly because of busyness of our life. Now that we experience so many turmoil worldwide, stillness is and calm a commodity that is in high demand. And meditation is a obviously wonderful tool to achieve that. If you read the description of this meditation, I want to mention very quickly the importance of emotions in this process. It goes without saying that we all are emotional beings. And recognizing that is perhaps one of the most important things that you can do. Because there's not a single person that does not experience emotions. This is a very human thing. And if you look at how we evolved, this will be a history of evolution of our emotions. I'm a scientist, so I like talking about brain science and psychology. And if there's a one thing that comes across in the evolutionary biology is the development of our brain and how our brain evolved over the past 70,000 years to process emotions. At the same time, there are some emotions, we learn that there are some emotions that we want to experience, and there are some other emotions that we don't. And it's very easy to just jump from one pleasant experience to another without acknowledging the role of the emotions in our life. So what I want to invite you to do with me today is to acknowledge whatever you feel. Whether you feel amazing, whether you feel not so great, whether you feel happiness or sadness or grief, I want you to try this experiment with me and sit with the emotions the way they are. And my thesis here during this meditation is that emotions are in fact a gateway to your freedom. It goes without saying that what you resist, it persists. If there's any unpleasant emotional state that you try to resist so hard, and that very frequently happens to me, it often leads to even more turmoil and to more pain and more suffering. However, if we allow emotions to be present, if we create space around them, all of a sudden you may notice and you may realize that there's some spaciousness around it and creates freedom and inner peace. There is this old story told a million times in different versions about two monks that were traveling from one city to another. And on the way, they had to cross the river. Once they were approaching a river, one of them saw a beautiful woman standing on the bank of a river trying to cross by, but she couldn't. So she went, pick her up, carry her across the river, drop her off, and carry on. The other monk didn't say anything, but in his mind, he was very angry. He thought to himself, how could he do it? We took vows of chastity, never speak, never chat to women, and he just picked her up and carried her through. And as he was pondering upon it in silence, over the next couple of hours they were walking, and eventually the other monk couldn't resist it and spit it out. How can you do it? How could you pick her up in spite of everything that we believe in? And the other monk looked at him and said, I pick her up, carry across the river, and drop her off. You've been carrying her all that time. And I think this is a wonderful parable to show how to work with our emotions. Whatever you experience, whatever you feel, is there for a reason. And if you allow yourself to experience those emotions the way they are, however unpleasant they may feel sometimes, there's a knowledge there. And they are indeed a gateway to your freedom and to experience inner peace. But these are only words. I want you to experience yourself, and I want you to put it on the table, whatever there is, and see for yourself how you're going to go. Keep in mind, at the moment there are about 400 of us meditating. So acknowledge presence, and whatever you put on the table, acknowledge that everybody else collectively bring their feelings, emotions, and put it out there. And hopefully together we can co-create a space in which we can experience the full extent of how we feel, the full extent of humanity. All right. So let's begin our meditation, to which I'm going to guide you. As always, make yourself feel comfortable. Wherever you are, however you feel, this is a wonderful, wonderful place to start. Look around you. I can only assume that you are safe, secure, protected. There's no immediate danger. So give yourself permission to be here. Be truly and fully yourself, in the presence of all of us, co-creators of the sacred space. If you are a first-time meditator, I invite you to sit upright, simply to allow free flow of your breath. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Feel free to roll them back. Rest your hands in your lap, your feet on the floor. And that's your starting point. Now, allow your eyes to close. And as this happens, you choose to direct your attention from outside to the inside. You switch on your introception. And although there are many stimuli that are coming from outside, your intention for this meditation is to focus on what's happening inside of you. A very important part of each meditation is to set a clear intention. And my intention for myself and for you is to allow ourselves to be present with our emotions and co-create the space where you can experience them freely and use them as a gateway to our freedom, to our inner peace and expansion. A very easy way to experience a first stage of relaxation is by taking a couple of deeper cleansing breaths. So I'll ask you to breathe in deeply through your nose and exhale through your mouth as I guide you. In and out. In and out. In and out. Breathe normally and relax. Within those 3 short breaths, you may notice how the tension appears during the first breath and it eases up also slightly during the second and the third breath. How are your muscles relaxing and settling down? Your body prepares for an inner experience. With that in mind, focus your attention on your breath. Notice whether your breath is long or short, deep or shallow. Whatever it is, however you experience it, it is okay. As your body slowly relaxes, your mind follows. You may experience some mind wandering, and this is absolutely normal. That's the nature of our mind. That's how we evolved. There's no need to beat yourself about it. Simply acknowledge it and return your attention to the fact that we are here together, free to experience whatever comes to you freely. That's your choice, and this choice is your freedom. Now, whatever there is in your heart, however you feel, bring it forth and put it on a virtual table right in front of you. Table on which we all put our emotions, our worries, whatever you're currently experiencing. And whatever you feel, whatever is your experience, this is nothing new. You are loved, you are worthy, and you are enough. There's no need to be afraid. There's no need to be ashamed. Whatever you put out there, it is a human emotion. And I want you to use your hands and hold those emotions with care and gentleness, knowing that They are not you, and they will pass. You can cherish them, and you should be grateful for whatever you experienced through the means of those emotions. They are there for a reason, and they carry words of wisdom. The same way as you carry those emotions that you put out there. Hold yourself the same hands, and with care and kindness say to yourself, it is okay. And say to your fellow meditator, it is okay to feel this way. This is all human. This is part of our experience. And tune in into yourself as you hold the emotions and the self, embracing the spaciousness, the freedom, and the inner peace. Recognize that within this group, there's at least one person that may feel the very same thing. And by feeling it, you just embrace a human experience as is. And I am here as well to hold the space for you, to carry you if you need me to. So you're not afraid to express yourself. And if your mind wanders, that is okay. Because I'm here to bring you back and to return you to a state of peace, stillness, stillness of this very moment. As you embrace all your experiences, knowing that this is okay. Knowing that you are loved, you are worthy, and you are enough. And whatever message your ego tries to tell you, this is just a mental construct. This is just programming old belief systems. Because ultimately, you are a spiritual being, free to express yourself in whichever way you want, embracing your emotions not resisting them, using them as a gateway to freedom and expansion. Mindfully tendering to all of them with self-compassion and care. And now it's time to return. So take everything that you put out there and bring back to the center of your heart. Purified with new understanding, new knowledge and wisdom that is carried through all those emotions. Show gratitude to this experience. Show gratitude to yourself and give thanks to everybody who co-created this experience in this very moment. All 500 of us. We are here together, embracing the humanity, embracing all our emotions. So right now, start reconnecting with your senses. Reconnect with the sounds around you. Reconnect with the sense of touch, feeling your feet on the floor, your hands in your lap, feeling the surface underneath you through your sit bones. Darker and brighter spots in front of your closed eyes. Coming back even more. Add some physical movement. Wiggle your toes. Move and stretch your fingers. Also, gently and carefully tilt your head to the left, feeling the muscle stretching on the other side of your neck. Tilt your head slowly and gently to the right. Back to the center, and let us all take one deep cleansing breath. In through your nose, chest forward, and out through your mouth. And when you're ready, in your own time, open your eyes and welcome back. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for being here with me, for co-creating this space. Every time I meditate in a group setting, it has this extreme powerful quality which I cannot explain. When I record meditations, I can feel it to some extent, but being right here with you right now is altogether a different paradigm, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm also grateful for Insight Timer. Once again, I want to acknowledge their work and effort in creating this platform. It's been my home for quite a few years now. And I want to thank you so much for all your support and your generosity. I can see right now on the screen, I just opened my eyes, so many donations, which will help me to keep this content free and keep my teachings open to absolutely everyone. That's absolutely wonderful. I want to use this moment also to invite you to my next meditation, which is going to be next Friday at 7 a.m. Sydney time, which is the same time as we started today. And if you can make it, that'd be absolutely wonderful. The next meditation will be called Into the Calm. And once again, we'll be exploring the power of togetherness and how together we can co-create the state of calm and tranquility and be wonderfully happy together. I thank you so much. I wish all of you a wonderful day, wherever you are, whatever is your plan. Carry that peace with you that you just acquired, and I look forward to meditating with you next time. Have a wonderful day, all of you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.